Om Shanti. Good morning. Today's topic is safety from negative influences. Usually, uh, we see in our life, day-to-day life, that there are a few behaviors, there are a few a way of living which we don't like, which we never appreciate. And slowly, with the passage of time, we become such. If you look at your lifestyle, look at your temperament, look at your mindset at this moment, sometimes looking back, we see that it wasn't my lifestyle. It wasn't my thinking usually. I wasn't that type of person to actually behave like this or think like this. We get surprised. I used to uh, just hate to be angry, or I used to hate to be to take things casual or not to come on time. I was a very punctual person. How come I don't know how I become not punctual? How I have started taking things grantedly. And after a long time, we recognize that I am changed toward negative. And then we surprise on myself. All the time I was thinking that I am right. All the time I was thinking that these are wrong way of behavior. And all of a sudden, when you really sit and check, unless and until you will not check, you will not come to know that you have changed a little bit negatively. Thinking back 10 years back or 15 years back, what I promised myself coming out of my college or taking this job that day, I promised myself a few things. But I will be like this. I will take my things in my hand. I will work like this, or many things, many more. And slowly, I find that I'm changed. Those promises which I made with myself, I'm not no more fulfilling those promises. And then I start thinking how I have accepted these negativity in my life. Look, the way we are living, the world we are living, we are surrounded with negative influences. We are actually forced to get connected with negative influences. We are very much uh, we are allured to see success or see the benefits of negativity. And it is very easy to get carried away. In such a world, in such scenario where negativity is predominant, how to save yourself from negativity? How to be seated in that self-respect? You remain untouched with all these negative effects. It is almost like living a lotus-like life, that being in that mud, untouched by mud. So it is the negative things. We usually think like scolding or gossiping or criticism. These are negative things, and I should think I should be safe from these things. There are different type of negativity which touches me, and sometimes which penetrate inside me, and sometimes I accept these negative, and sometimes I take it and I think that it's okay. It's okay. It's normal. And then, though that day onwards, this negative becomes normal in my life. Such negativities are like uh, commenting others or criticizing others, or sometimes maybe like being lazy or not fulfilling my duties and saying that everybody is like that only. Nobody is, see, for that person, see, they are also not doing their duty. So what me? Not being punctual, not speaking lies, making a different type of excuses. These are something which were not there in me earlier. With my growing personality, with my developing personality, I have developed these negative attitudes. How? These are gifts from my environment, the place where I live, the people with whom I work, surroundings in which I dwell, news which I read or listen. All these things are actually providing me, influencing me in different varieties of negativity. How to remain in touch, how to keep my safety, how to keep my positivity safe, how to keep my innocence safe, how to be smart yet innocent, how to be influensive yet positive, how to be successful yet not manipulative. These are very predominant questions in front of us all the time. So let's work on safety of my innocence and not getting influenced by this environmental negativity. Negativity which we are coming across with, these negativities are maybe from news. News means maybe print media or audiovisual media, maybe. So we get negativity from news also. We see that people are doing this. Now, this activity is in fashion. So we think that this is the method to do. We get influenced by negativity. Uh, I it may be I feel pain or sorrow of that negativity, that may be, but still I get influenced. I deviate from my positiveness, my innocence. Then the other way of receiving this negative influence are people. People with whom we daily dwell. Daily may be my family, my friends, my colleague, my society. So these are four important aspects of people, those who influence me. If my father drink or smoke, although I know it's wrong, but because it is in my family, so I will take it very easily. I'll take it very easily. If my boss used to tell lies time to time, so I'll take it easily. So then these are four aspects from where we get negative influenced, and we adapt that negative behavior. People, family, colleagues, friends, and society. Then after people, there are few negative things also inside. One small thing inside is I appreciate, I appreciate the shortcut, easy success. People who achieve their success, through some hook or crook, maybe some hook or crook method, or maybe some manipulations, maybe via some wrong methodology, I find that at least finally they got their goal. So I start thinking like, this may be one of the method I can try for. So I open the door of influence, negative influence, to come inside. That yes, at least they get their work done by being wrong. And there I opened the door. There was a time when I was very much supporter of right. There was a time in childhood days we were very strongly going lawful, and now something unlawful and getting my work done. So I think it's okay, I should do it because I have to complete my work. And this was the change, this development I got from my childhood to my this age. In the name of being smart, in the name of being versatile, in the name of being jack of all trade, actually I am receiving negativity daily inside. So these are my internal thoughts which actually open the door. Basically, negativity in environment and negativity in people, both the things cannot influence me if I have a strong safety line inside. If I break that safety line, if I open the door, and then only I allow this negative to come inside, it is almost like pressure being pushed on you all the time. But basically, sorry, you do not lose your cool, you do not lose your temperament to to act negatively. Just because others are commenting on you, just because they are criticizing you, you never lost your control or your patience. But after some time, slowly, we break down and we say that how long I should tolerate. Or sometimes I internally started thinking, this is the way to live in this world. This world is like this, and that is why I have to live like this. And then onwards, we start being imperfect. We were perfectionist. We started getting imperfect. Well, so let's see. This is all what I wanted to say about negative influences. You know much more than me. Negative influences means like some people who have attitude of talking hard, they do not choose correct words. And slowly you see that being in their company, your language has also changed. So instead of they become good, you become bad. In Brahma Kumaris, in the concept of spirituality, this is called influence of bad company. Basically, these negative influences comes from company only. People who accompany you all the time. News, which you keep in your surrounding, in your mind all the time. And mindset, which you follow. So these are mental, physical companies around me, which are there to influence me. So if I want to make a safeguard around me, what should I do? Let's see on the slide. If I want to have safety from negative influence, first thing and foremost is do not appreciate immorality. Thanks. I'll come back. Basically, there are some moral behaviors, and keeping those morality one side, and then we started becoming immoral, or I see people, they are losing their morality, and they lose their moral, and then they are becoming maybe hard or harsh or inhuman, and they are getting their work done. I started appreciating things inside. So this appreciation is first influence. Do not support negative, at least mentally. This is first step of safety for yourself. By protocol or by relation, or by due to any type of boundaries, you are not able to revolt against that negative. It's fine, but wholeheartedly inside your heart, at least inside your heart, do not support that negative. Do not appreciate that negative. Oh, see, they did the small cheating and they are successful now. It was okay to cheat a little bit. It wasn't okay. And this session is very much related with the subtlety of self-respect. Because if you understood, self-respect is that weapon which help you here. Self-respect is that armor which is which has to be used all the time when you are are trying to save yourself from negativity. I would request my team if they can post the link for the self-respect class in chat box. Well, so if I sit in my self-respect, that no matter what, but negative is going to be negative. I do not appreciate, I do not support this negative. If verbally I cannot react or reject, at least inside I should reject negative. Inside I will reject that immoral act. This is wrong. I should not do this. This is wrong. I will not support this. At least internally, you do not support it. Next, please. So we see that if you wholeheartedly take a courage inside, that internally take a courage, have some faith in you, faith in your own value system, seated in taking the base of your self-respect, internally, truthfully think about that matter and reject it. Do not support negative inside your mind. Once you said, yes, it's okay to cheat people. It's okay to manipulate things. It's okay to lie. It's okay to make such adjustment. It's okay to, it is not okay. I won't. Here you actually shut the door. Negative influences are very thin and very sleeky. They just slip inside my mentality. We do not come to know that we are getting influenced. So whenever you get aware of negativity, do not appreciate, oh, wow, they are able to do their work, a little bit of manipulation, it's okay. Oh, they cheated, they lied, and then also they made excuses, and then also they're, oh, wow. No, not wow. It's wrong. It's wrong. If you are in a position to reject verbally, do it. If you are in a position to raise a voice, do it. This makes this one step of courage, this internal courage, help you to be safe first. A well begun is half done. So begin with your courage to support moral, to support positive, to support humanity, to support values. And anything which is anti-value, immoral, negative, not right, not to support it. Second point here, no shortcuts for success. Well, thanks. Basically, in our life, we all are running towards our success. And we try to reach our success very fast. And we seek that as soon as possible, I want this goal to achieve. There may be a goal, simple goal of doing some task on time to many long goals, achieving your goal in your life also. For everything, we usually try to be quick, which is very good. But usually we try to find shortcuts. You know what is shortcut? Shortcuts are easy. Shortcuts are different from main pathway. Shortcuts may have some, if you see main roads, there are some bypass roads also, some shortcuts road also. So those shortcuts roads are not with traffic rules. They are maybe not well maintained, but they are short in distance. And you sometimes feel illusion in while driving on road that this shortcut will help you to reach your goal easily. But once you cross that shortcut road, you finally say that, no, this road is not good. I should not come on this road again. But seeing the traffic of main road, you feel I should go for shortcut. In life, there is no shortcut. In life, there is no shortcut for success. For success, there is a method, there are some efforts, and that success demands some renunciations. So that method, efforts, and renunciations finally reach to success. What happens? On the name of shortcuts, we summon some negativity inside. On the name of shortcuts, on the name of reaching my goals, target, or success early, we ourselves, me, myself, choose negative. And then I say, I don't know how I become like this. I was not a person to give excuses. How I have started giving excuses? That day, rewind your role and see that day. You will find how you become like this. Well, I can see the time frame going fast. I am not over with this chapter, safety from influences, because we are left with main methods. That main method is where, if I can see in slide, very important method is very powerful mindset is required to be safe from negative influences. And last and very important is strengthening your aura, which is an actual meditation experiment to have safeguard from negativity in you. So there's two, check your choices. One more point is left with. So the experiment with meditation and that powerful mindset, the bits and bits of powerful mindset, we will see next week. So we are not completed with the session. Next week, we will again come back with the same topic. Till then, Om Shanti.